Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes on a day where we have wind advisories up for a good portion of the Northeast and the northern mid-Atlantic states. The winds will be particularly strong this afternoon into this evening. Gusts over 50 miles an hour expected. And the strongest wind gusts, usually in these wind advisory situations when we get them, the stronger winds tend to be more along the coast and lesser inland. This time around, it's going to be the reverse. Looks like the strongest wind gusts will occur inland, and it's going to be a warming wind too, especially if we get into some sunshine this afternoon, as temperatures are going to be making a run up for the 80-degree mark in some places. Weather in 5 is brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware, and they are, of course, getting everything ready for spring, mulch, lots of mulch in all sorts of different colors to match your landscape. So if you are getting your home set up for spring, or you're a landscaper and you need mulch to set up someone else's home, Omni True Value Hardware, the place to go. 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, 631-756-1125. And the website is omnitruevalue.com. And we're also brought to you by Wholesale Holiday Lighting by Giannini, your complete holiday lighting specialist, meeting all your decorating needs for Christmas, St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, and other holidays. So get in touch with the Wholesale Holiday Lighting by Giannini at 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst, 631-957-5106, the website liholidaylighting.com. Checking out the satellite view, we do still have a little bit of work to do with the clouds and some scattered showers that are going to be around this morning. You can see that the frontal line is pushing eastward rather quickly, and there is a strong storm. This produced widespread severe weather and destructive EF3, EF4 tornadoes over parts of Alabama late yesterday afternoon and evening. One particular tornado that lasted for well over 100 miles and was anywhere between a mile and a mile and a half wide, that went through the town of Centerville and Columbiana, and then after that it finally weakened. But it was an incredible day, severe weather-wise for sure. Not going to have that run of severe weather today, however, at least for us. There are some severe weather risks that are forecast for the Carolinas today, south and west, and you can see there's a line of showers and thunderstorms there with a marginal risk of severe weather, mostly as you go to the eastern half of the state of North Carolina and down through eastern parts of South Carolina and southern Georgia. We do have severe weather risks to talk about, though, as far as the weekend is concerned. So for Saturday, this is going to be the next weather system that's revving up that is going to have some impact here on Sunday. We're looking at enhanced risk for easternmost Arkansas into western Tennessee, and the marginal risk pushing up into the Ohio Valley. On Sunday, it's kind of interesting, and the Storm Prediction Center has marginal risk up to central New Jersey to about Route 195, and then west of there, mainly west and south of Route 78 in Pennsylvania, with slight risk into northern Maryland and into northern Delaware. And I wouldn't be shocked at all to see this area get pushed up a little bit further north, especially if we can get that warmer air to come back up the coast come Sunday. And as far as rainfall is concerned, we're looking at the potential for about 3/4 of an inch to maybe another inch of rain during Sunday when that weather system moves on through. And for snow lovers, you got to go all the way up into northern Maine, where there is a high probability of at least a few inches there. And we're still seeing some action out in the western part of the United States, although it has diminished some, at least for now, picking up again up in the Pacific Northwest. So let's take a look at some of what we are forecasting today in terms of high temperatures, because with this west wind and any kind of sunshine, we're going to see temperatures zoom up this afternoon, and temperatures could approach the 80-degree mark. Once you go south and west of New York City, we're looking at highs of 79 at Trenton, 80 at Philadelphia, 80 for Millville, Atlantic City, 78. Even the coastal areas in New Jersey could see temperatures well up into the 70s and upper 70s to around 80 down into Maryland and northeastern Virginia. Baltimore, 80. Washington, 80. A little bit cooler as you start to go west into Pennsylvania, into south central Pennsylvania. Let's call it lower 70s. Will probably be a little higher than what's being forecast here by the models. 76 for Reading, 76 for Allentown. Cooler in northeastern Pennsylvania, low 70s in the Hudson Valley, and upper 60s to low 70s in southern New England. Long Island, eastern Long Island in the 50s to around 60, and then you start to see temperatures push up to the upper 60s and low 70s as you head on to the west. Saturday is going to be cooler. Temperatures will be a good 10 degrees lower, maybe a little bit more. We'll be up in the low to mid 60s as you run up north and east of New York City, and mid to upper 60s as you head to the west and south of New York City. The map hasn't updated, so these low 70s that you see in the Hudson Valley are going to be mostly in the lower 60s and not in the lower 70s. Sometimes when you use these weather service maps, they tend to be a little bit on the slow side. And then on Sunday, to update, and then on Sunday, this is a little bit trickier because there will be a warm front moving northward. So we're talking 50s to around 60 from New York City east. South and west of there, mid 60s to low 70s. And this is where the Weather Service, the Storm Prediction Center, has its greater risk of severe weather. If this warmer air were to push up north for a little bit further to the north, then we could see that risk area wind up being a bit further north as well. So how it plays out is those strong winds this afternoon, sunshine, warm temperatures. It's going to be just like the California Santa Ana wind in a way, downsloping from the mountains in Pennsylvania and upstate New York, so that air warms up and it dries out. We'll see that wind diminish overnight. Saturday should be a good day with sunshine for most of the day. And then this next storm system sets up for Sunday. You see that low pressure in Indiana. By Sunday morning, rain is into Pennsylvania, western New Jersey, down into Virginia. The trailing cold front producing showers and thunderstorms with the low centered right over the western shores of Lake Erie. Then it moves up in toward Toronto. Our cold front moves on through Sunday afternoon and evening with showers and maybe a couple of thunderstorms. One last little shot of shower activity along the coast Sunday evening into the first part of Sunday night. And then that moves out. Another round of strong winds on Monday. So we'll see if this meets wind advisory criteria. It'll probably meet it this time around. It'll be more from New York City north and east and less in terms of wind as you go south and west, but it's still a windy day here. Tuesday looks dry, and then that high is going to settle overhead, move offshore, and we start the south to southwest flow into Wednesday, and then we've got another front that'll be approaching for Thursday that'll likely bring some rain. Now, some of the models have been trying to show some colder air coming in on the backside of this. It's way too early to know whether there's any truth to that, but that'll be something that we'll be focusing in over the weekend to see if it continues showing a little bit of colder air there on the backside. So again, this would be for Thursday of next week. It's far enough in the long range that we've got a lot of time to take a look at it. Weather in 5, do you have mulch? Omni True Value does, and a whole lot more to get your yard in order. 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, 6317-561-125. The website omnitruevalue.com, and wholesale holiday lighting by Giannini at 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst, very, very close to where Omni is. Your complete holiday lighting specialist, meeting all your decorating needs, or maybe you want to do this as a business. Give them a call, 631-957-5106. The website, liholidaylighting.com. So once again, the issue today will be the wind advisories that are up for a large portion of the Northeast and the northern mid-Atlantic states, looking at those winds gusting to 50 miles an hour at times. You can see the advisories that are laid out here from the Weather Service across much of Pennsylvania, even a high wind warning for a few counties as you head into southwestern Pennsylvania and on up into western Maryland. So enjoy the day, enjoy the weekend. There's no Joe and Joe show tonight or tomorrow, but we'll be back on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time.